Now, your Family Healthcast.
Moderate drinking is always thought to be healthy for you, but in tonight's health headlines, that one more drink could cause heart problems later in life. After looking at a group of people over 65, researchers discovered that moderate drinking, which is 1 drink a day for women and 2 for men, may have negative impacts on the heart as we age. The more alcohol consumed weekly, the more damage to the heart. It's been linked to enlargement of the heart's left ventricle, the main pumping chamber, in both men and women are at higher risk of reducing the ability to pump blood in the heart even when drinking moderately. Well, mental illness is an equal opportunity problem. It can happen to anyone, but some groups are more likely to suffer than others. Here's ABC's Dr. Timothy Johnson.
Everyone has a rough day from time to time, and battles with depression and anxiety are common. But when mental health problems get bad enough to interfere with work or school and require treatment, that's when doctors use the label serious psychological distress, or SPD for short. It turns out that SPD is more common in certain groups, according to an analysis of data from the National Health Interview Survey. Nearly 4% of women, for example, experience SPD, less than 3% of men. Adults from the ages 45 to 64 had higher rates, and income made a huge difference. People living below the poverty line had a nearly 9-fold increased risk of severe mental health issues. Income 4 times the poverty level, on the other hand, suffered less. It's hard to know whether living in poverty triggers the distress or if mental health problems make it hard to make a living. Those who suffer from SPD do need medical care, but are more likely, unfortunately, to be uninsured. But knowing who is most likely to suffer may help doctors make sure they get the help they need. With this Medical Minute, I'm Dr. Timothy Johnson.
About 1 in 4 people in the U.S. have a tattoo, but did you know about 10% experience skin problems? According to NYU researchers, about 1 in 10 people experience pain, itching, and infection that went away a few months later and required antibiotics. And more people had itching, scaly skin and swelling around the tattoo site that lasted more than 4 months. But some of those acute problems that occur after body and ink meet can be avoided. For example, people should make sure to clean the tattoo site to reduce infection risk and follow other instructions from the tattoo artist. The study also finds that problems were more likely among people with many tattoos and artwork that covers a large part of their bodies.
So tattoo fans, be careful, and they're so hard to get rid of.
That's another story for another day.
That is another story for another day, absolutely.
And for more health headlines, head to localsyr.com, click news at the top of the homepage, and then click Family Healthcast on the right-hand side.